Sounds good.
Ready to go? Okay.
All set.
Everybody looks good in frame. Okay. Joined by Johns Hopkins University, they just won the first semifinal of the 2022 NCAA Division III Women's Soccer Championship. We have with us head coach Dan Weiler, Laurel Buck, and Rachel Jackson. Coach, we'll open with comments from you about today's game, please.
Yeah, what a great game. I mean, such an awesome environment. Supporters from both sides. You know, Messiah, such a great team. Really challenged us in a lot of moments of the game. We were fortunate that a few of those other moments went our way. You know, they have a lot of fight and a lot of drive after going up 2-0, and then they got the one back, which certainly was halftime where we felt pretty confident, but also knew that they could strike again. And so, you know, came out, and I thought we were really disciplined the second half. Only gave away little parts of the game. They did switch a little bit of their system, and that threw us off a little bit. But, you know, our game is a game of chances, and that third goal really opened the game up, and the fourth was you know, really put the game away, if not the third. But, you know, testament to such a great competition, two really high-level Division III teams, and couldn't be prouder of these two and our team. I mean, it's just been such a storybook season, and, you know, we just love that we get to keep playing, really.
Go ahead and crack it open to questions. Ernie, I'll start with you.
Sure. Either for Laurel or Rachel, you guys have played in big games in your career, Final Eight, Sweet 16s. How is this different, and describe the emotion of playing on this stage?
So I think Laurel and I have never been to the Final Four before, and it's been a big goal of ours throughout all 5 years of our time here at Hopkins. And I know this means a lot for me and Laurel, but also for all the players that we've played with in our past seasons here. We've played Messiah every year that we've been here and haven't been able to bring out a win. And so this means so much to every player we played with for the past 5 years, and every girl before that who's played Messiah. So I think this was really important for the Johns Hopkins University soccer community.
Well, your thoughts?
Yeah, just to add on, I mean, we've never been to a Final Four before with this team, but I think one thing that we focused on was that even though it's a big game and it matters a lot, it's just another day, it's just another game, and we just have to play like we play, and clearly that went well for us today.
When you get that second goal and you go up 2-0, there's still in the back of your mind, we have a long history with Messiah, over 20 years, every year we've played them, you know. Is there any thought in your mind, you know, we need a third, that they are not going to roll over, and certainly they didn't. So either one of you could comment on that.
Yeah, I think in general our team is very focused after we score. We always talk about how we don't celebrate hugely because it's a quick yay, and then it's like, okay, 0-0, we're back, we're focused. So I think here more than ever on such a big stage, we're really focused on, we've seen that Messiah can come back from deficits, so 2-0, 3-0, whatever the score is, we're focused and know that they can come back whenever, and we have to stay focused and disciplined throughout the whole game.
Laurel, when we give up that goal and it gets to 2-1, and you know soccer's a game of momentum and they get it, you know, you're back there with two freshmen starting. And what is your message to that group back there as the leader of that group?
I think it's really just we stay calm, we play our game. I mean, yeah, we have two freshmen, but they are fantastic, and they are so calm and collected, and it's really just, it happened, we made a mistake, but we have the next play, we'll get the next one, and we trust our offense. As long as that we play strong as a back line, our offense will help us out.
Coach, strategy coming into the game, obviously in-game tweaks happen, strategy changes, maybe movement, formation. Talk about some of the things that you may have done maybe more subtle than others, or some that were right out in front of us, the changes made throughout the game to make sure that you stayed on top of the team and eventually put up 4 goals against a squad like Messiah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we of course scouted them, and the system that they've been playing for the last maybe 5, 6, 7 games was slightly different than the way that they played tonight. It was the same system, but they did protect one side a little bit more. Took us a little bit of time to kind of analyze that, give that information to the players during as the half was kind of unfolding. I felt like we were still able to expose certain spaces regardless of that change, so I didn't feel like we needed to make big adjustments other than just to let the players know exactly what the scheme kind of looked like. So we did that at half, and then he changed it again. So it's really been kind of the case of our season where we've prepared for teams and they make changes, and we have to either figure that out on the fly like tonight with kind of 2 different systems, or at the beginning of the game and then kind of let the game kind of unfold. I think the bottom line for us is that the style that we play and the way that we defend and then ultimately the way that we can attack really is dictating more of what is the positives in the game, meaning that the system as opposed to the style really for us is what has been driving us this whole year. And fortunately for us, we were able to kind of maintain that style and maintain that attacking kind of presence because that ultimately creates a lot of chances for us. But Scott does a great job. Like, he had a good scheme and we were fortunate to score some goals at key times to kind of tip the game toward us.
First year of a new format that we've got going in at the final site here. We got a day in between now before you play for the championship on Sunday. Talk a little bit about your impressions of that and what's the process here over the next 36 hours to get them prepared to go for Sunday.
I mean, it's amazing that we get to rest. Let's put it short, because two teams fighting as hard as we fought, the fatigue that ultimately that they have to fight through, and we won another one of those games. And it's if we can't allow these players to recover, that type of elite level game won't happen. And so I think the change is very significant. It gives us a chance to, of course, recover, and then whoever we will play gives them a chance to recover too, so that ultimately that last game is the best game that it can be. So I'm, hats off to the NCAA for doing that. I think these guys deserve that in this stage.
Well, Coach, players, want to thank you for joining us here today. Good luck on Sunday in the national championship game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.